So, hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. It's Catherine Chapman here, and I'm here with the lovely Janine Knell, who has joined me. As always, or as normal, this is Coach on the Couch, but the couch is still behind me. We're still in lockdown, so we're on Zoom. So never mind, we get to be in our comfy little homes. So for those of you that don't know Janine, she is the proud owner of the very, very luxurious and fabulous and holistic salon of Pure Indulgence by the Sea in Whitstable, and she has got a little baby sister over in Canterbury, Pure Indulgence in the city. And I believe, as we were talking the other day, it's coming up to its 17th birthday, the one in Whitstable, which is rather fantastic. I've got my notes next to me here. But I also believe it all didn't start off as glorious as that. I think it started off in a shed in the back garden. So it's not a shed.
How dare you?
A shed, I know. So before I mess that up anymore, I'm going to pass you over to Janine, and she's going to tell us where it all began.
Hi, thanks for having me on your very comfortable couch. I love these virtual couches.
We'll do it properly on a couch one day, and we'll sit and have a cuppa.
Fabulous, fabulous. Hi, thank you for having me. Yes, I started in my little feet retreat in my garden, which was a glorified shed. It was actually a log cabin. It was beautiful. It was very nicely done out. And my main thing was going around to people's houses and doing pamper parties. So you'd have 6 friends round, drinks and nibbles, and then I'd come round and do 10 minutes on everyone's feet, so they got to experience the reflexology.
Oh, that sounds lovely. And so then 17 years ago, Pure Indulgence by the Sea was born.
Yes. Still not quite sure how it happened, but I'm very fortunate that it has. We opened up in the Waterfront Club. We opened a room. We had a wet room.
Okay.
An old wet room, which we knocked all the tiles off the wall and made it look very luxurious again. And my ex-business partner did the beauty and I did the holistic.
I did not know that. And here's something that you might not have known. Once upon a time, I mean, many moons ago, I remember going into the salon when it was at the Horsebridge, and maybe I was having my nails done or something when I was down on a holiday, and I remember seeing you sat at the nail bar, and I think that you were, I don't know if you were with a client or something, but you were chatting away, and I remember thinking, oh, she seems like such a lovely lady. I wish she was my friend.
Oh,
ta-da!
Be careful what
17 years later.
You've been stalking me, haven't you?
I have. It's all out now. Hey, I manifested you. That's what it was. You and our girly buddies. We're all together. Definitely manifested that.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. So, for me and probably lots of other people, what is reflexology?
Reflexology is a very, very relaxing foot massage. It shouldn't be painful. And we're basically working the reflexes in the feet to help relax the rest of the body. So you have about 7,000 nerve endings in your feet.
Wow.
And if you look at a picture of the nervous system, it's a bit like the London Underground. You've got a beginning and you've got an end. So if we go right back to the history, it was actually discovered in the early, something like 500 BC in Egypt, in the tombs, in the pyramids. And there's actually pictures where they're working each other's hands and feet. In the early 1900s, it was brought to America, and a lady, she was a physiotherapist and nurse, Eunice Ingham, and she actually was doing different experiments and actually working with the treatment. It was called zone therapy originally, and they believed that by they have your hands and feet, and they stripped you down into 10 zones, and they believed that by working this part of your thumb, you were working all down that part of the body. So again, with your fingers all like down here. So in the early 1900s, when it came to America, Eunice Ingham and various other people were doing experiments. And one of them was actually using an elastic band. So I'm sitting here playing with this elastic band. They actually put an elastic band on someone's big toe, and part of their face went numb. So that's when they realised that it was more involved than just zone therapy. So then they managed to map the whole of the foot to the whole of the body. So now when we're working parts of the foot, we can actually target parts of the body that aren't working.
That's incredible, isn't it? It's really amazing. And I mean, it often gets kind of, it is, I mean, obviously it's holistic therapy, but it kind of gets put aside to almost the woo. But it's amazing that there's research to show what you're actually doing. It's incredible. How exciting. That's amazing. Yeah. It's so old as well.
Yeah. It is.
Obviously you've not been doing it for that long.
Well, only being 36 myself.
Wow, obviously.
I did my practitioner's certificate in 1999 with the Association of Reflexologists.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's amazing. And so for anybody that's thinking about doing it, what are the benefits that we get from it? Why should we have this in our self-care routine? And are there any benefits to kind of doing it regularly? What are they?
Okay, so yes, reflexology is advised for everybody. There's nothing that it can't help. The quality of life, it helps if you can't sleep properly. It can help with back pain. It can help with muscular pain. Because it works the whole body, you're actually working everywhere. So anybody that has things like asthma, diabetes, any hormonal issues, I wouldn't say that it doesn't cure anything, but it definitely helps quality of life. So things like back pain, it can be absolutely amazing. It can help to take the pain away and just give you that relief and just the relaxation to those areas. And it basically works by, if you've got your shoulder, say your shoulder muscles, a lot of us have shoulder tension. So your muscles quite tight up there. And what happens is the blood needs to circulate around the body efficiently to keep everywhere healthy. The blood sends the oxygen and the nutrients round to keep us all healthy. So when we're poorly, we sleep more, because that's our way of our body's way of saying, right, relax down, I need to get to everywhere to get you better. So reflexology is almost like putting you into a sleep state and actually helping that blood circulate. So if you've got really tight shoulder muscle and you've got a nerve deep within it, it's almost waking the nerve up inside. So then it helps to relax that muscle down. Then it goes in and actually helps to feed that area to keep it healthy.
Oh, that's amazing. And so obviously, if you've got a recurrent problem, and you can just continue to keep treating that.
Yes. So ideally, once in a while is nice. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's really nice. It's a good thing to have. But it's a bit like taking your car to the garage and getting it topped up with oil and water and your de-icer and things like that. It's really good to have it done once a month. So it's actually helping you to keep on top of yourself and to keep it all balanced.
Oh, lovely. So you can use it as a preventative rather than cure as well.
Yeah, ideally it should be preventative. We should be doing things to prevent the problems arising in the first place.
Completely. Oh, that's amazing. And it sounds lovely. Really, really lovely. So as anybody that has watched my vlog before knows, that my person on the couch, I keep going, I know on my screen you're that side, but when I watch it back, you're going to be that side. It's always
that.
Yeah.
Here.
That way. I always try and get some sort of a gift that I can put into my private membership group, into Vitality Rooms, and Janine is no exception. She's going to do us a video and a bit of a tour around the foot. Is that right? And some bits and pieces that perhaps you can do for yourself at home. So that's going to be in Vitality Rooms for you guys if you're a member there. But is there anything that you could show us right now that we could do?
Yes, there is a few little secrets. Yes, a really good one is when you're nervous. I mean, some people might find they do this automatically anyway, but there is a reason why they do it. If you're nervous, or you've got to stand up and talk in front of people, or you're sitting at the doctor's and getting nervous about going in, if you actually just gently rub into the palm of your hand, if you kind of arch your hand round, so you've kind of got like a little bit of a dip, put it right into that bit there, and just massage. That's your solar plexus. So this little bundle of nerve endings down here, when we get butterflies or we get excited or scared, it's that area there. So it's actually helping just to calm that area down. So that's a very good one.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, because it's a big bundle of nerves, isn't it? There's a great big there.
And it does like to catch you unawares. So that's a really good one. And if you have a headache, massaging your big toe or your thumb, just in this big pad here.
Yeah,
that will actually help to relieve your headache. It's good if you can get someone else to do it for you if it's something that you've got tension with. If you've got a problem with head tension and anything like that, because you find that you're tense anyway, and then if you're trying to massage it, you're kind of putting that effort into it as well. So it's nice if you can just try and relax and then just give that a bit of a massage.
How fantastic. That's really interesting.
Really help. Yes.
And nice to have someone else to do it as well.
Oh, absolutely. That is the name of the game.
Yeah, definitely. And do you use do you need to use oils or anything, or is it necessary? Is it unnecessary?
If you're doing massage on yourself, so if you're just doing like those two areas, no, you don't, because you must probably find if you're nervous your hands are sweating anyway. No, so you don't. But if I'm doing someone's feet, we do need to use something just to stop the friction and make it more comfortable for people. So I trained with talc and powder. And you do get used to not actually putting it all over yourself. But I do actually use a very expensive Elemis facial cleanser because it is absolutely beautiful. But I'm not sure that I'd tell my Elemis rep that. So my clients do get a luxury facial cream on their feet when they come in, which is very nourishing and moisturising.
Oh, how lovely. Well, why not? And that stuff is so lovely. Oh, how nice. Wow. If it's good enough for your face, good enough for your feet, surely.
Absolutely. You have to pamper your feet. We walk on them all the time.
Exactly. They do a lot, don't they?
Yeah, they propel us forward in life, mentally and physically. And that's, again, the reflexology actually helps with mental and the holistic side. It can be mind, body and soul treating.
Oh, no, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, it is amazing, all these points in your body. I was telling you the other day, one of my ladies that's in my class, she's also a reflexologist, and every time somebody gets cramp in Pilates, she always gets you to squeeze just underneath the thumbnail of the side that you've got cramp, and more often than not, that sorts it out. So it's really lovely, all these tips and tricks, rather than having to reach for a drink or some paracetamol. If you can kind of help treat yourself instantly holistically, it's just fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Well, I am pretty sure that I could grill you all day on this. And as soon as we are out of lockdown, I think I'm going to be well. I don't know if reflexology is going to be top on my list. I might get my nails done first. Maybe second on the list. But I'll definitely be booking myself in. As always, there'll be Janine's details of where you can find her if you're ever in sunny Whitstable. somewhere around this vlog. Let us know if you've given some of those tips and tricks a go, and that they have worked. And I hope that you've got some more insight into reflexology out of this. I certainly have. That's been really, really interesting, and it is fascinating, really fascinating. As I say, I could probably grill you all day, but I promise I won't. Grilling over. Thank you so much for joining me and telling us your history and getting all your knowledge out of you for
thank you for having me on the couch.
No, it's a pleasure, and we will definitely. There are so many things that I know that you know that I think everybody else should know as well. So I will definitely have you back on the couch again.
Lovely. Look forward to
thank you. I hope that this vlog finds everybody out there fit and well. Obviously we're in lockdown, but you could be watching it a lot later on, and I hope you are well too. So until the next time, bye bye.